As the world turns to admire India's achievements, it doesn't look beyond software companies and climbing stock markets. It doesn't see deep into rural India, where millions live life needlessly blind. 1/4 of the world's blind population is in India. 40 million visually handicapped. 12 million totally blind. Living below the poverty line, unable to cope with life with their blindness. These simple people silently suffer. Little do they know that their blindness can be cured. Even if they do, there is little help available for them to reach out to.
இந்த விறகுடிக்கு போன இதை விறகுன்னு பேச்சு வரலான்னு போனால் அது குச்சி அடிச்சிருச்சு கண்ணுக்கு. அது குச்சி அடிச்சுன்னு இப்படி தேய்ச்சிட்டு மாதிரி தேய்ச்சினால அப்படி பூ விழுந்துருச்சு.
75-year-old Pachayappan, for example, lives with his wife on a meager income of 40 rupees a week. Even this income is seasonal and peaks during the mango season. Once he hurt himself at work when a branch poked his eye and he lost vision in one eye. He lost his confidence too, and his income further dwindled, and the future turned black for him and his wife. Is there much we can do for people like him? 72-year-old Venkatammal has no option but to go to work at her age. 14 years of no rain left her land barren. Their only income came from her son, who worked as a farmhand, but that came to an end with him meeting with an accident. A fall into a well left him handicapped and incapable of physical labor. She and her daughter-in-law have to work for their family to survive. But Venkatammal was steadily growing blind, and the days started turning bleaker for the entire family. To millions of such people, blindness comes as a last straw, taking away their livelihood and hope. Is there any way we can help? Is there any way we can help them regain sight? And above all, hope. Right here in India, some people believed it was possible. There was a way to reach out to these lives silently crying for help. It was the beginning of Shankara Eye Care Institutions, with its mission headquarters based in Coimbatore, India. Every weekend, week after week, Shankara Eye Hospital set up eye camps in the remotest of villages, identified people who needed surgery and treatment, brought them to the base hospital, housed them, fed them, and performed state-of-the-art eye surgeries free of cost to those deserving people who had lost even hope in their lives. Gift of Vision outreach camps are just the beginning of Shankara Eye Hospital's dedication to service. Across every inch of the facility, through every individual working there, be it an eye surgeon or a housekeeper, what comes through is the institution's commitment to rid the country of curable blindness. For Kun Ahmed of Kannur in Kerala, the joy of becoming father to a baby girl was short-lived. He discovered that his daughter was suffering from congenital endothelial dystrophy in both her eyes, leaving her blind. As two of her cousins suffering from the same genetic disorder had not met with any success in treatment, he had little hope for his daughter to regain vision. She was referred to Shankara Eye Hospital when she was 10 by her family doctor. If today his daughter Basila can see with both her eyes, it is thanks to the institution's commitment to cornea transplant. The entire community around Shankara Eye Hospital has been motivated to donate their eyes. If the hospital receives more than one pair of eyes as donation every day, it is testimony to the community's response to Shankara Eye Hospital's commitment and selfless service. In this institution, Shankara Eye Foundation found a mission for itself. If only this institution can be replicated countrywide, one per state. Imagine the millions who would be saved from curable blindness, a wonderful achievement of Vision 2020 by 2020. When the cause is genuine, when the people who are providing the service are working selflessly, support comes in waves. Literally it did. And Shankara Eye Care Institutions was able to raise adequate funds to make the dream come true in the state of Andhra Pradesh. In Guntur, the success has been replicated, with the spirit behind the service remaining unchanged.
Hospitals have been set up at Bangalore and Shimoga in Karnataka and at Anand in Gujarat. The vision to give one hospital per state is gaining momentum.
If we have to serve 1/4 of the world's population of blind, we quickly realized that we needed multiple institutions like the one in Coimbatore. As a Silver Jubilee initiative of Shankara, inspired by the Shankara Eye Foundation USA, we launched Vande Mataram. We thought we should replicate one such Shankara Eye hospital in every state of India, thereby helping the people, sharing our knowledge and experience and helping the people in those regions. We have already replicated our story in the state of Tamil Nadu to start with, Krishnan Koval in southern Tamil Nadu, Guntur for Andhra Pradesh, Bangalore and Shimoga for the state of Karnataka, Anand for Gujarat, Ludhiana for Punjab, Kanpur for the state of Uttar Pradesh. We are about to start our next 4 replications in the state of Rajasthan. Jaipur is the city identified, Indore for the state of Madhya Pradesh, Hyderabad for Telangana, and Panvel, Mumbai for Maharashtra. We quickly realized that we need to make all these hospitals self-sustaining over a period of 5 to 7 years. We at Shankara follow an 80-20 ratio, where 80% of our beneficiaries are the rural poor who get totally free eye care, and the balance 20% are the affordable sections of society, the middle income and the rich who pay for the treatment, thereby cross-subsidize the free surgeries and make the hospital self-sustaining. We wanted to make sure that all the replication should take place in such a manner that the passion and the compassion with which we originally started the hospital in Coimbatore should be replicated in every state. Apart from that, we also made sure that the human resource required for these hospitals, right from a doctor to a vision care technician and field worker, are identified in the surrounding villages, and they are brought to Coimbatore and trained either in Coimbatore or in Bangalore over a period of 18 months before they are posted back to work for their own people. Dear friends, we are looking at Vision 20 by 20, a perfect vision for all, and we are replicating Shankara Eye hospitals across the country. Please join us in this humanitarian mission for vision. Let us see that nobody is needlessly blind in our country.
Soon, lives will not be wasted on being needlessly blind. Soon, jobs will not be lost on curable blindness. Soon, hope will not be lost on vision that can be regained.
Join your hands with Shankara Eye Care Institutions.
We can answer their silent cry for help. We can dream to help them regain vision. We can help millions in India live life the way Tagore dreamt, where the head is held high, where the mind is without fear, where the knowledge is free, where the words come from the depth of truth, where the world is not broken down by narrow domestic walls, into that heaven of freedom My father, let my country awake.